Hello from Delft in the Netherlands. I will give you a tour another day. But right now, I am back from adventures of going to the market and finding the supermarket and just floating around, walking along the canals, taking it all in after I did a numerology workshop this morning with a client and her team. It was just so lovely. So it's really been a beautiful day. And one of the things that I've decided is that while I was walking, I turned the corner and there was just this beautiful scene, and I'm going to take a picture of this of what I saw. And I was like, you know what, Joe? Don't get so lost in taking pictures, especially because I've got the opportunity to have this adventure with you and describe to you what I see and let certain memories just really sink in. I've decided that I'm not going to take an overload of pictures. And I am going to take one a day and I'm going to post it. So after this, I'm going to post the picture. But I was walking in a place that's semi familiar to me. My dear friend Ed lives in the Netherlands, and I've been here more than once, but I haven't been here nomadically, and I haven't been here when I get to float around and do my own thing, because it's always been holiday mode between us, and because I'm nomadic now it's very different. Ed carries on working, I carry on working. So being in that headspace has been so conscious for me. And while I was walking, I put in the destination on the GPS. So there's music playing in my ears. My watch has my navigation, and so does my phone. And then my phone is tucked away. And there's this level of trust. There's this vibration on my wrist, and then the song is interrupted. And in my ears, my GPS says, in 50 meters, turn left. And I just turn left, and I carry on walking, and I am absolutely present, and I'm taking everything in. I'm trying not to be killed by someone on a bicycle. I'm trying not to walk into someone who is trying to navigate on their phone and not in the same space as me. There is a lot going on, and I'm so beautifully present. Yet I'm absolutely so trusting of this navigation system. And at one point, I was off to my next destination, and she took me down this alleyway, and then it just looked really, really industrial. And I was like, for the first moment, I was like, I never thought the GPS was wrong. This was so fascinating. I never thought the GPS was wrong. I thought that I wasn't listening properly and that I had gone off course. So I looked at my watch, and it's what told me that in 280 meters I was going to turn left, but there was this absolute wave of uncertainty. So I took out my phone, because that's different. The watch just has the instruction, the phone has the image. And there were the dotted lines. I was still on track. But it didn't feel right, and I didn't trust myself. And I kept on going, because that's what you do. That's what I do. I trust the navigation system. Otherwise, I'm going to get myself in a panic, and I'm going to get terribly lost. And actually, I have used walking GPS enough, to know that if you're wrong, it will just keep on redirecting you, and eventually you will get to where you need to go. So you can never be lost forever. And as I turned the corner, I was where I needed to be. And I stopped in my tracks, and I was like, Joe, isn't this what you do in life? You trust the universe so completely. You trust that everything is in the direction that it's supposed to be, and the lack of trust is within yourself. You hold moments of self-doubt. That is why you had to check the phone. And I was like, I do that. And I think you do too. I think so. We do that. We say we trust the universe, but do we really trust ourselves in the process? And what's so amazing is that I have a self awareness tool that I use. So what I've decided to do is, tomorrow, no matter what video I put out, or no matter what I do tomorrow, I'm going to go through this self-awareness tool that I have, and it's going to link back to this video in why it's so very important. But for the moment, just ask yourself whether you trust the universe and the navigation system, but there's just these moments where you literally do not trust yourself, and that's okay. Self-awareness, the first step to self-awareness is the simple acknowledgement of it. So I've had that moment of acknowledgement for myself. I am now going to take a nap. Let it sink in. And later, my Ed and myself are going to go and do a 5-kilometer walk around Delft. It's beautiful. It's plotted out through the city, and then you walk the 5 kilometers. So we're going to do it together. And my intention is to do it every single day while I'm here. So on one of the other days, I will share that adventure with you. Let me know how you feel about this one, because I really had to let it sink in.